Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Drea and this is Theowlsintuition. If you are indeed new here, hit that little subscribe down below and the bell so you get notified every time I post some new content. And if this resonates, give me a little thumbs up, baby. Let me know how or why, okay? I'll be hitting with the confirmations. I want to say thank you to anyone who likes, shares, subscribes, donates. I appreciate all the love and the support, the tips, the super likes. I appreciate it, and thank you guys. I love you. And thank you to anyone who has booked a reading. If you wish to book a reading, my email is in the description box. I will not message you for a reading, so please beware of scammers, okay? Also, the readings are 40% off until January 23rd, 2024. All right. So we're going to get a current update in regards to, what are people thinking about you right now? This is entertainment purposes, as always, only take what resonates. There's thousands of people watching. Not every message may be for you. My intention is that it feels like a personal, but, it might not hit for everybody. So if it doesn't hit, don't let the reading take from you. Don't start getting upset. Just move on or don't watch the video, you know what I'm saying? Because it's your life. You do what you want. Okay? Like, who am I to tell you how to live? Alright, anyway. So, like I said, we are talking about what are people thinking about you right now. We have pile number 1, which is the Mystic Monday Tarot. We have pile number 2, which is the Tridevia Deck Tarot. Pile number 3, which is the Game of Thrones Tarot. You can always pick more than one pile if you feel called to. 222. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you on the pile that you picked. Bye. Ooh, that was a loud one. Hello, pile number 1. Some of y'all may talk loud. Or you just have a really big presence when you come into a room. Everybody's looking at you. Everyone's who knows you. Or people are wondering who the hell that person is. You get a lot of attention, pile 1. That's what I'm getting. I don't know why. Yeah, you could be a wish fulfillment for a lot of people. Okay, a lot of people really do love you. And that also could cause other people to be triggered. But, that's just the way the game goes, huh? So, welcome. If you are new here, hit that subscribe down below and the bell so you get notified every time I post some new content. And if it resonates, comment. Let me know how or why. And don't be scared to shoot a thumbs up, baby, if it really does. Because, that helps the channel. And it helps me because it helps me to figure out what y'all like, what y'all really mess with, and what you don't. Because I'm doing a service for you. This is for y'all. I mean, it's fun for me to do, don't get me wrong. So it's just as much for me as it is for you. We reciprocate the energies, okay? I feel like the more that you reciprocate, the more it feels like a personal. Because, I don't know, that's just based off of what I've observed. But I digress. Anyway, we're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile. If this doesn't match, you can always pick another pile, watch another reading. Just do what makes you happy, boo, okay? But yeah, like I said, you get a lot of attention. And I'm not sure what the relevance was to that or why that even came up. Oh, some of y'all maybe smoke loud. That's because of the loudness we were talking about with the bell. Alright, let's get pile number 1's current energy. Jesus Christ. Then we'll tap into what are people thinking about you. Pile 1's current energy. Take back. Take that back. Right now. I don't know why I'm here that. Maybe you said that to somebody? Somebody may have said that. That's so random though. Let's see. So, bottom of the deck is animal energy. We have channel. We also have Usi, which is nature. And then we have divine feminine. Your body is definitely changing and transforming. We have act, spirit. A lot of you guys are very, very connected to the divine. You are very creative. You are very much a person who is loving. You embody love, and it doesn't mean that you're gonna allow people to disrespect you or you won't speak up for yourself, because hello, we have a whole warrior here. So it's like you will speak up for yourself, you will do what is right, but you will follow your intuition without a doubt, no matter what. And it's like you kind of fill a void for people. You may realize that certain people may love bomb you or really, really want to immerse themselves into your life when they first meet you, or you just get a lot of love, and it's because you embody love, okay? You are what, I was supposed to say you are what you eat, but what you put out into the world is what you get back. And a lot of you guys really do put You act from your intuition, you act out of love, you treat others how you would want to be treated. And of course, you will still defend yourself. And I do feel like sometimes this gives you a bad rep, because then people feel like you could be defensive and stuff like that. But like, if you're attacking, and the thing is, I think that people don't really realize how they're acting towards you. Like, if they get triggered and stuff, they're acting from their triggers, so they're not realizing that this is a lesson for them. You are like a walking lesson for people, so people tend to realize kind of late, maybe after you have already left their life, or when you start to pull back your energy, that you kind of were right, or what you said kind of rings in their ear after a while, and they realize like, oh wow, this person really wasn't doing anything to me for me to react or act the way that I did. And a lot of you guys are very much creative. A lot of you guys are you have a lot of sex appeal, but a lot of creative energy. And the way that you put that out into the world is going to bring you massive amounts of success. It's about having the courage to do that. A lot of you guys need to get tunnel vision right now and kind of avoid certain things that you have been doing that have been blocking you from taking action towards your goals and dreams, and really start to channel and figure out what it is that you really want. Because once you know what you really want, that's when you make a game plan and you decide, okay, I'm going to change how I act, or I'm going to start doing this, and you start trusting your intuition, and you start to fill that void with things that, instead of doing habits and things that hold you back from succeeding, you start to fill that energy so you don't even have time to do counterproductive things, okay? Or at least that's what you are about to start doing, or you're being called to do that. And also implementing more exercise, more movement, more water, maybe detox waters with fruit, or just eating more fruit and vegetables in general. But there's a lot of fruits over here mainly, so that could be something that is, you know, coming through for a reason. All right, but a lot of you guys are in your divine feminine energy, but also you're balancing your divine masculine energy, and you are going to be, or you're already taking actions that are divinely guided for you. Trust your intuition. Do not allow fear to block you, and avoid comparison. That could be one thing that really does kind of block you or get you to go down like a negative spiral sometimes, which makes you not as courageous, or it messes with your belief system. And your belief system is what really helps you in life, because what you believe really comes to manifest, or what you believe you can achieve what you believe. 555. So maybe you need to change your beliefs and really start to believe in yourself, because you are capable. All right, so if that resonates at all, then let's get into what are people thinking about you right now. All right, pile number 1. We have Merchant, which is the green aventurine. So maybe you need to get that stone, or that stone may be relevant. You might already have it, so use it if you do have it. Are you a money magnet and good at managing the basics that life requires? Recognize that you have the ability to manifest great prosperity and abundance in your business. Stay focused on a clear vision and use your business acumen, excuse me, I don't even know what that means, to increase wealth and good fortune through ethical business practices. I'm assuming that it means like your business knowledge. Okay, but I'm not sure. Then we also have empowerment. Believe in your power to create change and control your life. Be empowered by becoming an example to others. Use your past experiences to make yourself stronger. There's a theme with these cards right here. And then we also have Liberator. Okay, I'm here. Liberate yourself from mental slavery. Bob Marley. Who the fuck is Bob Marley? Or let me stop. Free yourself and others from outdated beliefs. Big emphasis on belief. Belief. Okay, you really do believe in yourself, and that is what. Okay, hold on. But people know that you believe in yourself regardless, because you have been through a lot. Okay, past experiences, because use your past experiences to make you strong. That is a sign for me that you have had a lot of past experiences that you'd had to become strong in order to overcome them, or power through them, or, you know, move on from them. Anyway, releasing negative thought patterns. Then we have feeling the world. Okay, big emphasis on community, the world, your impact on the world. You have a very powerful impact on the world. And then we have caring community, which is participate in and belong, enrich your life. Okay, big emphasis on, like, people really think that you have life figured out. People think that you are someone who is a leader, who is powerful, who has freed themselves from being trapped, okay, is very strong. Because with this card right here, I'm getting so much just from the imagery. Like, we have this beautiful, beautiful woman with her stoic face, but she has a crown, so she is a queen, and she has like this flower headdress, And you know, she has a lot. She just looks very regal and very much in her power, but not happy. Just, you know, like content, I guess you can say. And it's not that you're not happy. That's not what I'm saying. But people think that you have very much kind of chose to become more logical. All right? Because the swords are about mental and you know, your speech and thoughts, okay? And there's another thing about thoughts. Releasing negative thought patterns. People believe that people are thinking that you have released a lot of negative thought patterns and you're becoming the change that you need in your life, and you're creating your own life and you're taking control of your life. That's why, again, they feel that you have life figured out, even if you don't. Because I think they know that, like, you've been through a lot of stuff and you still go through your trials and tribulations, but a lot of you are very much independent in that, but you will care and help others, okay? You are good at business. You may have your own business. You may have a lot of money. You may be very luxurious, again, because with this regal energy, it's given, like, you know, some of you guys have won a contest, won, like, because this is making me think of, like, the Olympics, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you won something, or people just think that you're winning in life. People think that you are winning, that you are inspiring others, and anyone who surrounds themselves around you, caring community, like the people around you, the people that you care about, they are getting the fruits of your winning, okay? And it's not like that you're, like, always, like, you know, giving to everybody, okay? Because, again, we have this kind of, like, Queen of Swords energy. You're very selective, and, you know, you feel for the world, but again, a lot of you guys are very much empathetic. You are empaths, and some of you guys could be, you know, taking a step back from a lot of people because you feel their feelings way too deeply. And that also is another thing, is people are thinking that you are moving away from people who do not enrich or participate in your life in the way that you do for them. A lot of you guys, you help people to change their beliefs. You help people to free themselves. You help people to recognize their ability to manifest prosperity in their lives. A lot of you guys point out people's talents, and you you also lead by example, okay? Because a lot of you guys, I do, with this stoic energy, it's like you're not going to tell people how to live. You're going to show people how to live. If they have questions, you'll answer them, but you're not going to go out of your way to tell people, because maybe you guys were the type of person who would always give advice to people, and, you know, it broke your heart, you know, because you feel for the world. You want the world to change, and you know what changes are necessary for people to become their best selves. But again, you know, with this shadow aspect right here, it says imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. What's going on with my throat chakra? It's like, maybe before you were, like, trying to be like, yo, I'm trying to help you, and you were trying to help them, but it was like you kind of realized that, like, I can't force people to change. And that's what people are seeing, is like you kind of walked away from the people who were not going with this flow of freedom of change, because we have a horse here, and this horse, unicorn, it's unicorn. But it's like you made changes, and, you know, you cut off things and situations and people that were not helping you, kind of similar to what we talk about in your current energy. And now it's like you're choosing people who kind of have similar beliefs as you, or people who are more open-minded, because maybe you were surrounded by people who didn't want to change, people who were closed-minded, people who didn't see life the way that you saw it. You saw the beauty in the world. You saw that things can be better. You saw ways that you can enrich your life and enrich other people's lives. You had a clear vision of what good fortune and what wealth and prosperity and abundance and happiness and joy and love you could manifest. And you were like, yo, everyone else can do the same. And you tried to tell people that, but the way that you did it was more through words instead of through actions. And that's why, you know, it kind of like, it puts you in a predicament, puts you between a rock and a hard place, and you had to, like, stay in this stoic energy. And now this is why you speak when spoken to. You do not go out of your way to tell people what they're doing wrong. Maybe you were overcritical, or it's not even that you're overcritical because you're observant, but it's like people took it as like you were telling them how to live. So now you're like, okay, I ain't gonna tell you shit. And people are seeing that because they do feel this kind of cold energy. Like, you're not smiling around people. You're not telling people. You're not giving them advice. You're letting people live the way that they wanted to live. And a lot of people are realizing like, oh, I took this person for granted. Or the people who do like get your loving care and stuff like that, they see how others get treated by you, and they see that you do not act the same around everybody, because not everybody deserves that energy, and they're starting to kind of like realize it, and they're starting to like kind of like someone may be in their head about something. Okay, maybe someone saw how you acted around a group of people and how you were still cold with some people, but you had like a connection to others, and you know, there's this duality to you, and people are starting to realize that like you're extremely wise, and you can help a lot of people, but you used to help people to your detriment, and you're no longer that person. And you know, you're very much quieter than you were, okay? Because a lot of you guys are only loud around certain people. Again, there's this notion that like maybe if you're around one or two people, like they get this energy. Like again, you're elusive, exclusive. But when you're around a group of people, you're more observant. You're going to be watching, and you know, you'll speak when spoken to, but you are very much a silent but very powerful person, okay? You could be 43, 34. We have 25 energy as well, 52, and you also could be 31. But yeah, people are starting to see that you're making an impact on the world, you're making an impact on a lot of people, and you're doing it in a way just by being yourself and freeing yourself from people who do not want to change. And you know, you're not forcing anyone to change, you're just surrounding yourself around people who have maybe similar business goals, or people who have similar beliefs and mindsets, people who are trying to empower you or themselves and uplift themselves. And people are thinking that you are very much going to make an impact on the world. You are going to be seen, and you are very much going to be very much well known, okay? Back to the Olympics. Like, people know about people who win the Olympics. That's not to say that they, you know, a lot of them did change their life and stuff like that. But, like, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes people win an Olympic medal, and then after, like, okay, what's next? Now what do I do? And they kind of feel lost because they were so much, their days were based on, like, winning that. But I don't know why that's relevant. Maybe you were going after a goal to the point where it's like, or maybe that has to do with people around you. At the end of the day, I digress. That's not really what we're here talking about. I don't know why I even started talking about that, but it's like, you are no longer trying to tell people how to live. You are very quiet, and people are thinking like, what did I do? But then a lot of other people are starting to realize that you are still the kind, caring, and compassionate person, as long as you have a firm foundation with them, as long as you actually connect, because you want deeper connections. You want to have connections with people that are filled with growth, that are filled with, you know, people trying to manifest more abundance, or people trying to free themselves from limiting beliefs and things that made them hold them back from like living their life to the best of their ability. You want to be around people who you can actually talk to, no surface level stuff. And that's what people are thinking about. They're thinking about, how can I, because a lot of people really want to be in your circle, in your vortex, but you have this super, super big wall. And it takes a lot for people gotta like hike. It's like climbing to the top of Mount Everest to get a deeper and closer connection to you. And even people who felt like they have already made it to the top of Mount Everest have realized that they were only at a ledge, and they still have more climbing to do. And I don't know if you have trust issues or not, but people are definitely thinking like, wow, it takes a lot of work. And the thing is, it doesn't take a lot of work. It's like, people have to work on themselves. If people are not working on themselves, then they can't have access to you. And that's what people are thinking. They're like, I've noticed that people who are around, who get access to Power 1, are people who actually want to grow and become better. And you tend to attract successful and people, but you also don't. It's like you attract everything like a moth to the flame, and you know, some people get burned, okay, because they go full force in that, you know what I'm saying? They get drawn to that light, and their vibration is a little different than you. It's going to trigger them or mirror things that they didn't realize that needed to be mirrored. And again, you are a walking like catalyst for people, and that makes it kind of tough for you. But people are starting to see why people get triggered, and they're taking a good look at the people who do get triggered by you, or who do try to tear you down or talk shit about you, and they're starting to realize like, oh, it's not Power 1. It's not Power. It has nothing to do with Power 1. And, you know, I'm glad that people are thinking that, because, you know, maybe people try to paint you as the villain, but it's like people are starting to realize you are not the villain. You're trying to help the world. You're trying to care about people. Just because you're cold towards certain people, it's not because you hate them. It's not because you think you're better than them. It's just that you kind of like, you realize that the only changes that you can make are within yourself. Like man in the mirror kind of vibes. Like if you want to make a change, if you want to make the world, I don't even remember the words. Then take a look at yourself and make that change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Yeah, and that's what you're doing. You're living to change yourself and surround yourself with people who are trying to change themselves as well. And you're not going to surround yourself around people who don't want to change, who don't want to become better, who don't want to live a better life, who just want to complain. Holy crap. This was longer than I expected. Let's get into your tarot. Okay, pile number 1. I almost called you another pile. We have the Three of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the King of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Fool, the Three of Pentacles, and then we have the Tower, which I was literally talking about, your Catalyst, baby, and the Temperance. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment, we have the Emperor, we have the Chariot, and the King of Pentacles. Overall, people are seeing that you're about business right now. People are thinking, yo, this person is about business. They are not focused on love. Anyone who has romantic feelings for you with this Knight of Cups energy and the Three of Swords, it's like they're not even gonna try, because one, they just feel like you are very closed off to love, very cold to love, or very much not focused on a relationship. You know, if you are in a relationship, then maybe your partner may be thinking like you're very much tunnel vision on your goals and dreams, and you may be hurting from something. Maybe you guys had an argument or whatever it is. But even people may be thinking, especially if you went through a breakup and stuff like that, people are thinking that you're not ready to jump into anything yet because of a breakup and stuff like that. Only for some of you, okay? So there's multiple messages. Just take what resonates. I try to hit them all. But at the end of the day, people are thinking you're very, very wise and you're very good at making money in some way, and that you're about to, this is like only the beginning, okay? You were kind of stuck in regards to what to do, but now it's like you thought about a plan and you're taking action towards some, maybe multiple creative ventures. But people are thinking that they kind of didn't understand why you were doing what you were doing, or they didn't think that the path that you took in life was the smartest, and now they're starting to realize that you were thinking this through more than they were. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew what you were doing from the jump, and people didn't understand it because it looked like you were taking a risk that was like not going to pan out. But now it's like people are starting to see that you are building something, and people are realizing that they actually kind of want to work with you too. They were really like indecisive, like, yo, this person's work isn't gonna be successful, or what this person's working on, it makes no sense, da 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 da. Always, it's a big emphasis on now that they're seeing that what you are working on is actually very much going to be on the way towards success. I mean, I have the Emperor and the Chariot and the King of Pentacles, and it's like a lot of people judged you harshly, and they're thinking about how they judged you harshly, and you know, now they're starting to see that you are a boss. Like, there's like 3 cards about you being a boss, like, and we have more pentacles and a lot of swords energy, so you are heavily on people's minds. Exes are thinking about coming back, but they're like you know, thinking about how they like broke your heart. You also have people who are scared of getting their heart broken, like they're thinking that if they try to make a move towards you, like I was mentioning earlier, they're just gonna get denied. But a lot of people are trying to, you know, come into your life and take a risk on you because they feel like you would be a good investment. They feel like collaborating with you, working with you would actually be a good idea. Before, they didn't really agree with that because they didn't see the fruits of your labor. But I think that actually they're starting to trickle in right now. Like, you might be receiving some type of success, some type of recognition that is, and maybe more money and, you know, something, I don't know. But people are starting to see that you are actually very good when it comes to business, when it comes to success, when it comes to, you know, using your mind and using your creative ventures and using your intuition, because the wands have to do with, like, you know, spirit as well. So it's like you trust your intuition, you take risks, you knock down the tower, you knock down things, you do shocking things, and people are thinking that, you know, I thought this person was foolish, or I thought this person was going to be stuck, in like the same job that they was doing the whole time. Maybe you stayed at a job for a really long time period in your life, and you know, then all of a sudden you did something shocking and you just tore down the whole tower, and now you're rebuilding it, you're revamping it, you're rebuilding your life, you're working on things that you want to work on instead of building someone else's someone else's abundance. Okay, but people are actually thinking about how you are very smart and creative, and that this is going to bring you success. What you're working on is going to bring you success. And they're also thinking that they had no idea what you were working on. You never told them. You don't tell people until like you put out your work. All of a sudden you put out a book, all of a sudden you put out a video, all of a sudden you put and they're like, when did this person work on this? Like, I don't understand. But yeah, people are thinking, because with this, we started with the Three of Swords and we ended with the Temperance. It's like, through this passage that you have been going through the leaps of faith, through the destruction, through all the things that you've ended, through all the pain and the suffering and all the inspiration and all the happiness, because it's been like a roller coaster. You know, The Entrepreneur, there's actually a book, it's called The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster by Darren Hardy. I read it, it's really good. And it's pretty much saying like, yeah, like it's gonna be a roller coaster. You're gonna have your ups and downs and stuff like that, but you just gotta enjoy the ride. Like that quote, it says, life is not about the destination, it's about the journey. Whatever, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, it's like you were swinging, because this makes me think of like a swing, even though it's not a swing, but it's like, yeah, like, how do I say this? You're healing, you're patient, you know that you're heading towards success. People didn't believe in what you were working on. They thought like, this is like a fool's journey, like with the Fool here. This is like, this person has no idea what they're thinking. But you were smart the whole time. You were very calculated, and you were also intuitive, and that's where people seem to like be thinking like, oh wow, this person actually knows what they're doing. This person actually has a good head on their shoulders. And this person is going to make something out of themselves. And I judged them harshly, but now I want to work with them. But yeah, people are definitely seeing that you're standing in your power. You're looking really good. And financially, you may be looking better as well. You may be spending more money, or you have more money, or just people are like wondering like, how much money does this person have, okay? But either way, you have this boss energy to you. And some of you guys actually have a really nice beard. And, you know, people see that you're dressing differently, or you may be, like, doing your hair different as well. But yeah, that's what I got for you, pile number 1. Congratulations. Keep going. Don't give up on yourself. You're only halfway there, baby. It's gonna get better and better. I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. What's up, pile number 2? It's your girl Drea, and this is the Owlsintuition. If you are new here, whoa, hit that little subscribe and the bell so you're notified every time I post some new content. And if this resonates, give me a thumbs up, baby. Okay, I'm here for it. Let me know the tea. Y'all, confirmations be crazy. If you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description box. They are 40% off, so please beware of scammers. I will not message you for a reading, okay? That is a fact. We're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile. Pile number 1 was interesting and much longer than I thought this was going to be, because I was just babbling on and I don't even know what I said, but I said it. So if you are here from pile 1, hi, welcome. Let's get it. What is pile number 2's current energy? Then we'll get into what are people thinking about you right now. Pile 2's current energy. We got 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wow. Yeah, you guys have been through some... Yeah, look at this. We have the Judgment, which is karma, in this deck. And then we have Balance, Chaos, and then we have Soul Magic, and then we have Vision. Okay. So this is either your current energy or this is about to happen, because something, yeah, I do feel like maybe some of you guys may be taking a break from community and kind of just transforming yourself, going back within. Maybe hermit mode. It's giving hermit mode vibes because of the solo magic. Okay, it's like you're, because with the dog here, it's like the fool's journey, stepping into whatever it is that you love, opening a gateway, burning away whatever is dead, whatever is no longer serves you, right? You're trusting your intuition and you're boosting your confidence because you know your intuition is going to guide you towards the right way. And maybe you are taking a step back from people and kind of just focusing. It's not that you're taking a step back from all people, because we do have people here, Okay? People who align with your vision, people who are going to not bring chaos and help you actually balance your life, are still going to be involved in your life. But any counterproductive situations that would have popped up because of either people, or it doesn't even matter. It could even be things that you're doing. Okay, you're clearing out karmic cycles, you're clearing out karmic habits, you're clearing out karmic choices, your belief systems, limiting beliefs, you're clearing out people who are karmic in general, lower vibrational energies, any kind of chaotic energy. You're sick of chaotic energy. You're like, you keep building up these rocks and then someone just keeps coming in and bashing it down with their unhappiness when you just want to see happiness, okay? You just want love. So that's why you're very selective. That's why, again, some of y'all may have come from another pile. At the end of the day, you are very much selective. You are very much divinely protected. You have heavy angelic protection, okay? Archangel Michael vibes. Some of you may work with Archangel Michael, but you don't have to. Either way, you may pray to certain angels or deities, but no, you don't even, your ancestry is very much protecting you as well. No matter what, you're very protected by God, Source, Holy Spirit, and, you know, a lot of things may be... Hold on. There's a card that's over here at the bottom. So let's see if that's the card that I think. It's not, but it's about manifesting. Interesting. Because it's the creation, the magician card. You guys are going to go through a period of manifesting everything that you want right now. Because you're going to be either solo or selective. So keep doing that. Keep your boundaries firm, because if you allow certain chaotic energies to come into your life, they're just going to knock down all of your progress and you're going to have to restart. Don't allow people's karmic energies to come towards you. You may soak up people's karmic debt because of the love that you give. It's time for you to mind your business and, you know, don't allow people to bring you into the drama, because I'm getting that's like a warning. Like, there's going to be people who are trying to bring you into their drama, into their chaos. I'm not saying that you can ignore people that you love and stuff like that, but I'm saying, like, go about this in a way that doesn't make you become involved. Okay, if someone needs guidance and they ask for guidance, sure, that's fine. But if someone's trying to get you to choose sides or stuff like that, like petty shit, don't be like, hey, that is not my business. I'm not involving myself in this, and there's no hate. I'm not picking sides. Da, 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 da. You know, think about this in a balanced way. And yes, that may trigger some people, because I understand that some people do not like that, because they're like, yo, you're supposed to ride for me. Da, 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 da. But there's other ways that people can ride for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just have a very different perspective on that. So regardless, at the end of the day, you choose. You have free will. But if you was really my friend, you're not trying to bring this chaos and make me get involved in drama and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, or that's just how I work. So, focus on creating what you need to create by yourself right now. You will be able to involve others after, but you need to build the foundation for yourself so that you can understand. You know, it's like, it gives you something to lose so that you won't allow anyone to take it from you. The way I'm saying this, it sounds very weird, but I hope it makes sense. Yeah, but you're about to get some good karma that's going to push you towards the vision that you have been trying to get after a period of chaos and after a period of feeling down and out and feeling, you know, like surrounded by people who you thought were community, but they really weren't. You know, this solo time may give you a lot of realizations and get you back into the flow of life that you have been kind of craving. So if that resonates at all, let's get into your oracles. All right, pile number 2. We got the musician, blue calcite. Do you enjoy singing or playing musical instruments? Allow the sounds of music to amplify peace and balance. Got that mention of balance again. Observe the harmonious sounds of life to expand your consciousness. Pay attention to the tone of your voice and others. Notice the sound waves and align with harmony. Then we have school and exams. In what areas do you feel inadequate? Are you constantly competing with others? Are you in the process of evaluating yourself and goals? Very interesting with the imagery. There's so much about you talking and speaking and your words and your voice, okay? Because then we have poet. Expresses soul insights in symbolic language. We're talking about symbolic language, and there's literally, well, she's talking with these two But like, look at the child with all the letters coming from this child's mouth. Like, what? This is very interesting. Some of y'all may do light language. That could be random, or you have the ability, the capability to do light language. And then we also have body and soul. Okay, reduces to a 5 with the lotus flower and the dragonfly, very ascension kind of vibes. And then we also have cosmic pearl. Oh, your psychic, expand your psychic gifts and open the gate to angelic realms. Another gateway. So you guys are very much on your spiritual journey, and people know about this. You're very much, my body is different from my soul, my mind is different. You're very elevated, and that's what people are thinking. They're thinking like, this person is very educated, school exams with all these books. You may read a lot of books, you know a lot of stuff, okay? And the thing about you is you're very psychic, and you may say things that people don't understand. It may just look like this gibberish coming from this baby. People don't understand it. They're just like, what is this? It's not until you unlock it, then it's like, oh my God, this is what this person meant the whole time. They were literally giving me advice or guiding me. A lot of you guys are psychic, and people are thinking that you are very much psychic. You are very connected to God, source, the angelic realms. You're very connected to the universe and the world. You're very grounded, and yet it's like you're a divine being. You're magnificent, and people see that you are going to create something that is going to sing throughout reality. I'm being drawn to universe. Universe is one song, okay? We are all one song. We are all energy. We are all vibration. We are all, everything is connected, okay? And people are starting to see that, okay, that you're very connected. They may be thinking about how certain things, you say things, and you may say things at the same time as them, or they'd be like, oh my God, this person's all in my head, or how did they know that? Or like, because it's making me think of, I was with a friend earlier, and I started humming or singing a song, and we were about to watch a movie, and then that exact tune, which I'm not sure if it was really that exact tune, but that's what I was told. That exact tune started playing, and it did kind of sound similar, I believe, but I'm not sure. But I didn't consciously know that was going to happen, because one, I never saw that movie, and it just randomly, it was involuntary. That's why I told them 333. I was like, it was involuntary, so it just kind of happened. But I think it happened for them. It didn't happen for me. It happened for them to like see magic, because when you start to see magical things happen, it improves your belief in the fact that, okay, maybe more things are possible as we continue to expand and create, like jetpacks and flying cars and stuff become more realistic. You know what I'm saying? The further that we get, when we were cavemen, we literally were so excited about fire, you know what I'm saying? So now we're over here with like little universes in our hands with our phones and stuff like that. So it's like, bro, 420. Oh, you can't see it. 420. Okay, somebody else might be token. Maybe a toky toker. A smoky smoker. But at the end of the day, you're very much focused on the health and wellness of your mind, body, and soul. Your view on life is very different from others. We have 5/5 energy, so you could be seeing 555 a lot, and 444 and 777. I feel like a lot of people are thinking about how lucky you are too to be as divinely connected, and they're thinking about, how can I level up and become like this person, like you, because you have goals, you have dreams, you have aspirations. It's like you've always had that, and you've always like known that you wanted better, or wanted to become better, or wanted to do better. Some of y'all are meant to be famous poets, writers, musicians, instrument players, have a band, okay, maybe psychic abilities that will bring you towards other things. You have a life plan, a gateway that is kind of a paved way, and people kind of envy that. It's not even that they envy, it's just they feel inadequate, because it's like you're always going for something bigger and better, or you accomplish one thing and you're on to the next, and people are kind of like stuck behind the gate, and they're watching you like run up the hill towards the path, towards your dreams, towards ascension, towards your goals, towards what you love. You know what I'm saying? And it says, are you constantly competing with others? It's like people are thinking they're in competition with you, and that you're winning. Like, you're winning at life, you're winning the competition, okay? it's like when you speak or you do something, it's like, okay, I need to figure out how to one up that. So you may be surrounded by people or maybe around people who like always feel the need to show off in front of you or say things to like counteract what you say, because now it was just drawn to, what does it say? Turn a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. Turns a lyric. Okay, so it's like they try to turn like either paint this as negative or unrealistic or something like that, or maybe paint you as a show off, or oh, look at this person, you know what I'm saying? Like you may be painted as the entertainment. People are starting to think like, first of all, why did I do that? Why, like, I see that this person is doing positive, and why am I trying to turn it into a negative? So you really got people evaluating themselves and questioning themselves in regards to why are they so worried about you. You know what I'm saying? But they really are focusing on like trying to level up and become better, because are you in the process of evaluating yourself and your goals? You're surrounded by people who follow in your footsteps. They see you going towards this gateway. They see that you are very connected. They see that you manifest blessings. They see that you operate out of love and hope. And, you know, you are in harmony with life. So, yeah, maybe bad things happen to you sometimes, but you easily and effortlessly find a way to get back into balance and peace. You know, people pay attention to everything that you say. People pay attention to the tone in your voice. People can see when you're moving differently, and you know that your gateway isn't always open to everybody, but you try to be as open to everybody. You try to be cordial, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you will not allow people who are constantly trying to compete with you or bring you down or be destructive or negative around you. You close that gate right away. But a lot of you guys are very much focused on your mental health, your body's health, and your spiritual health. You could be making changes like going to the gym more, or meditating more, spending more time in nature. You may be more open and vocal about your spiritual beliefs. But it's very inspiring to people, and a lot of you guys are very psychic. You could be actual tarot readers and stuff like that as well. But people are very much thinking about, why am I saying talking? So maybe people are talking about your psychic abilities as well, and your goals and dreams in general. And they're starting, because I think you told some people about what you wanted to do or what you plan on doing it, and now you're doing it, and now people are like, okay, but how did they get that? So it's like, that's where they feel inadequate, because you may have said certain goals and stuff like that you wanted to do years ago, and now you're finally starting to do it, but people didn't believe that you were going to do it because you didn't get it done right away, but you were moving behind the scenes the whole time. Pat on the back. Give yourself a pat on the back, pile number 2, okay? But yeah, you are very much, I keep hearing equilibrium. I don't understand why they're telling me that word. But at the end of the day, it's like you are this kind of, you know how to get back into balance, and you know what it is that you want out of life. And it's not even the fact that you want a specific goal, but it's like you know that you want better, and you know you want to be better, and you will continue to be better, and you will express yourself freely as your true authentic self. And that's what people are thinking. They're like, this person really lives for themselves. They're not like, they don't care about what others have to say, because there's big emphasis on like there's may have been or always will be, and there's always just gossip about you, always people talking, because there's always like these people are just talking, like, you know what I'm saying? This imagery is like, they always got something to say, and you know, you really don't, you move past that. You do not care about that anymore, you know? You pay attention, you see how people move, and you see like the tone in people's voices, you see who's aligned with you, and you see who like brings harmony and peace into your life, and you see who brings kind of a more negative and destructive energy, and you don't allow those negative energies to affect you. You just move forward and you move on, and you don't make it a big deal. You move in silence kind of vibes. All right, so let's get into your tarot. All right, pile number 2. We have, let's talk about this. This is intense. There's a lot going on, but I'll explain. We have the 10 of Wands, the 8 of the Star. Okay, people get nervous around you, by the way. People think like to themselves, like, why am I so nervous? Or why do I start getting in my head? Why do I overthink when I'm around this person? You make people's insecurities come out, whether they have romantic feelings for you or not, whether they're friends with you or not, whether they're complete strangers. It doesn't matter who they are. People's insecurities come out, and they start thinking about that, or like, why do I feel so insecure? Why do I feel so weird? It's like people feel weird around you, and it's not even like about you, it's your energy, okay? There's big emphasis on like you have this big huge star energy, this confident energy, but this regal energy, this motivated energy, this disciplined energy, this responsible energy, yet this playful energy as well. It's like you have everything, you know? Like you're blessed with all of the the things that someone would want in life, and that people are like, okay, well, why does pile 2 have all this? Like, why does pile 2 have the looks and the charm and the intelligence and the motivation and the money, the talent, and, you know, why do they always overcome everything that happens to them, and da 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 da. And that's what people are thinking. It's very interesting. People get overwhelmed by your star power. People feel burdened when they're around you because they feel like I'm not good enough, or, you know, they feel like they need to do something to take you down, or make you feel insecure, because they're like, that's not fair. A lot of people start thinking like, that's not fair. Why does pile 2 get it? Why does pile 2 live like that? Like, that's not fair. Okay, but where was I? Did I even start? Okay, well, I said the 10 of Wands, the Star. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. The 5 of Swords. The 5 of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups, Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the 7 of Swords, clarified by the Devil. And I clarified the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups deeper. So we also have the Ace of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles as well. Very interesting energies. People definitely are thinking that you are headed towards success, okay? You are headed towards success, and you're going quickly, and you're not expecting any delays. You're going to power through those delays, okay? Yeah, you've been steadily going towards them. It's not about speed. You're not trying to be the fastest, okay? I'm hearing, it's a marathon, not a race. And that's how you operate. And people are thinking that that's actually working for you. You know what I'm saying? But people are also thinking that you are working hard towards your wishes fulfilled. Like, everything that you have been getting, people are starting to realize. Because you have a collective that is kind of like, why me, victim, victim, victim. And that's why they tend to be like, why does pile 2 get all this? And then you have another collective around you that's very inspired and very much like, okay, well, how do I get like pile 2? How can I be like pile 2? Like, you have people who would like to actually like learn about you and learn what you do, learn about the way you think, and kind of learn how they can apply that to, you might as well be like a self-help coach or something. They look to you as a leader. People are thinking that you're a leader who can help them to gain what they need. You give out good advice. You give out good things. You are worth investing in. Now, people are thinking that, you know, you take on a lot. You have a lot of plates spinning. You have a lot of things going on all at one time, okay? Because if you look at this imagery right here, it is like the star, but then we also have like the big star, right? So you're going after a big goal, but you also have all these mini goals going off of this person's hair and stuff like that. It's like giving octopus vibes, but this is not an octopus, but that's what it's giving. And it's like you have a lot of wishes that you are going after, and you're going after them unapologetically, and people are seeing that. You're taking on a lot, and, you know, you may even get overwhelmed at times, and, you know, the thing is like, you're gonna do it yourself. You're gonna get it done regardless if people want to help you or not. You're heading towards your success full force, like bullseye. You already know, you're locked and loaded, baby. This has a if it's a heat-seeking missile, you're the heat-seeking missile, and you're gonna hit it no matter what. You're gonna hit the target. Okay, anyway. But people are also thinking about, like, how much they put into this relationship with you. If they, put enough, if they give to you enough. Okay, but a lot of people are thinking how people put you on a pedestal. With this Hierophant and the 6 of Pentacles energy, like, people really give you a lot. And that's the thing, again, you have the two collectives. People want to give to you freely because they see what you can provide. They see that you can help them, and, you know, they just want to give to you because of the energy that you give out. Could be the laws of the universe actually working in your favor as well. But at the end of the day, you have those other people who kind of feel like you get all this love, King of Cups energy, and then they get stuck with the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles energy, and it's like, what the hell? This always looks like a skull to me as well, if you can see it. But it's like these two people over here with this little candle flame, like, kind of praying and rubbing their hands together, you know, praying for more, wanting for more. Then we have these bats at the top. There's bats. Bats represent rebirth, and then they're holding these little crystal things, which kind of look like cocoons for like a butterfly in the top, which is very interesting as well. I never noticed that on this card, but there are bats holding these. So it's like you kind of trigger this kind of death and rebirth for people in regards to that as well. But a lot of people do feel like left out, or they feel like you may be selfish with your energy, but you know, and you don't show love. Like, you could not be very emotional. You could not, you could speak, you know, and people can feel your love. Maybe you express your love through actions, right? And maybe people don't really like feel love. Maybe you don't tell people you love them, but people are thinking that even though this person doesn't express it in some way, or maybe you don't give hugs and stuff like that, like you still love. Like you love, maybe this is from inner child wounds, maybe, you know, you didn't come from like a very affectionate family or whatever, so you love differently, but people still feel that you're a very loving and caring person, you know what I'm saying? All right, now jumping to this Page of Cups and this Page of Pentacles energy, people are thinking about new beginnings with you in regards to either love. Okay, you have a lot of people who have a crush on you, a lot of people who want to like give to you, get it on with you, whatever. There's a lot of people who are very attracted to you right now. You're in a very attractive energy, and you could be getting a lot of attention, or, you know, when you go to places, people immediately are thinking like, oh my god, that person's so attractive, I would love to get, you know, I would love this, to have this person in my life. And but there's this other energy with the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Is like people want to hire you, people want to give a job to you, people want to invest into you, people see the work that you do and they are like, okay, well, how can I give to this person, or how can I help this person as they continue to grow? But people see whatever passion projects that you're working on, or whatever work, if you have your own business and stuff like that, if you're an entrepreneur, people are seeing that you are building a nice, beautiful, strong web that is going to catch a lot for you, catch a lot of pentacles, let's just say. Okay, this even looks like a little smiley face, like if you look at it. Hold on, I know the glare kind of messes with it, but if you look at this, it's a little smiley face. We got the two pentacles, the nose, and the smiley face. It's like people see that the work that you do makes people happy. You do make a lot of people happy, pal, too. You do make a lot of people happy, but then you have, with the closing energy over here as the King of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Devil, it's like you trigger toxic people with your success, with your independence, with your looks, with your business, with your confidence. You have this energy, yes, slow and steady. You know, you would think the King of Wands would be on like a lion or something, but in this deck, he's on a turtle. He's on a turtle's back. You know, he got there slow and steady, and he will continue to go on this turtle's back. Ding for confirmation. But it's like people really do feel like, one, your success is deceptive because people think that you got there fast, but then there's others who know that you actually took your time with this, and it took you a very long time to get where you are. So it depends on that. But the people who think that you may, I don't know, there's people who like really view your success in a negative light because they're like, how did they get there? There's no way that they could have got there without being deceptive, without being the person who, like, you know, they think, I think that's just their perspective, but there's people who are thinking that like you stepped on people's backs to get where you are, or, you know, maybe you don't work hard, maybe you got pretty privileged and that's how you got there. There's people who are discrediting the work that you put in their minds, because this is what they're thinking. It's not like they're talking about it and stuff like that. Maybe some of them are, but the people who are talking about it are being seen as toxic, you know what I'm saying? But there's also this other energy of, you have people who are very much obsessed with your looks, and they're not going to tell people. They're thinking about it, but they would never tell anybody. They're either obsessed with you. There's just this big emphasis on, Paltu, you have people obsessed with the way you live, the way that you look, the things that you work on, the things that you believe, the way that you move, who you chill with, who you hang out with, what kind of car you drive, what kind of clothes you wear. Like, there's a very big emphasis on people thinking about everything that you do, and they're thinking about you constantly, and they're obsessed with you, low-key attached to you, and it's crazy. That's where I'm gonna call it. Damn, that was intense. All right, pal 2, I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, what's going on, pal 3? Last but never least, of course, it's your girl Drea and the Theowlsintuition. Alright, pal 1 and 2 were very intense, but very intriguing. And, I can't wait to see what comes out for y'all. If you are, new, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post some new content. If it resonates, you know, give me a thumbs up and comment. Let me know the confirmations, baby, okay? And I want to say thank you to anyone who likes, shares, and subscribes, and to anyone who has booked a reading. If you would like to book a reading, my email is in the description box. Alright, I will not message you for a reading, so please be aware of scammers. We're going to get your current energy to see if this is your pile, and if this doesn't resonate, you can watch another pile, or just watch another reading, or just live your life to the best of your ability. So, pile 3. What is pile 3's current energy? Okay. Some of y'all may have done a protection spell, or you may be extra protective of your energy, and people may feel like that's a little shocking, or they feel a little emotional about you protecting your energy. Yeah, confirmation, because this is always makes me think of you cutting ties. You may be cutting ties with certain people, or you're about to cut certain ties with people because your perspective on them is you're viewing them, excuse me, from a different perspective. Then we also have this starseed energy, so you guys are very much high vibrational, high level beings. We have the Empress and the Balance. You know, you are very abundant, you are a siren, you guys are very attractive, okay? And that sometimes may be an advantage, but it also could be just as much of a disadvantage as well, because people will treat you differently. Some people will, you know, try to shoot you down. Some people will try to, you know, mess with you because of your looks, and because of maybe how people treat you because of your looks, right? Let me get my crystals. At the end of the day, you guys are looking better and you're treating yourself better, and that's why you continue to look better. Is because the way you love on yourself, you nurture yourself, you prioritize yourself, and you do things that help you to become a better person, and you work on your growth, okay? You also are very protected. There's this big emphasis on staying grounded and continuing to work on your vitality and your energy and in your protection. Continue setting the intentions, reaching out to the protectors on the other side, you know, whoever you ride with or whoever rides for you, okay? Your guardian angels, ancestors, deities, whatever. Candle magic, protection oils, saging, and, you know, smoke cleansing or whatever you want to call it. Like, doing this and continue to doing this, burning cloves, especially for those people that you may have cut ties with or are about to cut ties with, because there's big emphasis on, like, I do feel like some of you guys are holding on to certain ties, because if you look at this imagery, it's like this has been burned already, but they're still holding on to, like, this rope right here. So it's like you may be letting go of the stragglers or certain things, and maybe there's certain things that you may have cut ties with before that you may be either... it may be coming back around for another run, I guess you can say. There may be something that's unfinished, something that needs to get balanced out, okay? Or maybe you and a thing or a person or a situation needs to do a wraparound, because it's going to bring you towards your wish fulfillment, okay? With these stars here, wish fulfillment. Maybe a creative venture that maybe you put off, that you thought you were done with, or maybe that you took a break from because you were so focused on maybe some other things that you finally cut ties with, that you're going to start manifesting, okay? Wizard energy, manifesting. You're like making your wishes come true finally, because you have cut this cord. And again, big emphasis on, because of you looking better, more connected, manifesting your wishes fulfilled, and cutting off certain things, people, or situations, you're going to have to step up your protection, step up your prayers, and continue to, you know, ask for protection every day, because of the fact that you will get some hateration, you will be triggering people, because, you know, for some reason people thought you were down and out, and, you know, I don't know, maybe these are the people who you cut ties with. Maybe they thought you were never going to make it without them, you were never going to do better, and all of a sudden you're doing better. Now they're taking that as like a personal attack and taking offense to that. So just be careful, you know what I'm saying? We'll find out deeper actually in regards to what people are thinking about you, because I do feel like this kind of correlates with that energy. But, you know, just continue to work on your protection and keep doing what you're doing. Keep feeding self-love, keep focusing on nurturing yourself and the ones that you care about, okay? But yeah, that's what I got for you. Let's tap into your oracles. Everything that I said in your current energy is literally being reiterated right here. So yeah, we have journalist. Do you objectively observe circumstances? Release perceptions influenced by others. Observe situations from a higher perspective. Record your thoughts and observations without bias. Release ambiguity and sort through the details. Remain open to various opinions, excuse me. We have creativity. We have take a risk if you are to lead a creative life. Invite creativity into your life. Create something new for yourself. Then we have prostitute. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Very interesting. And then we have willing release. And then we also have ascension lift, which is prepare for rapid spiritual growth. Be ready for opportunities. Interesting. Okay, some of y'all could be 36, 49, 39. All right. Okay. That's very interesting. Yeah, what people are thinking about right now is they're trying to wrap their head around everyone's opinions about you. You have so many different types of opinions coming at you, okay? Like from various groups, okay? Because we have a bird, we have a fox, we have a cat, and then we have a hummingbird, and then we have the unicorn. You are this unicorn in the middle. Then you have people who are cats, multiple cat groups talking about you, bird groups, and they're all different. None of them are unicorns, but they have so much to say about you. And that's what they're thinking. They're thinking like, all these people, there's so many people who have really been trying to observe you or investigate your life. People who are like nowhere kind of near you, okay? Let's say you have a friend. This could be friends or people, and then you're surrounded by mutuals who know of you, or maybe their friends are asking about you, but I don't know. It's just like, people are thinking about how everybody wants to investigate you and they want to, know about you, but a lot of people have a lot of opinions about you based off of who you were, and the people who know you now, they're kind of like, none of this adds up. Like, I don't really get what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why you're viewing this person like this. And a lot of you guys have changed. And, you've made changes towards going after your creative ventures. Maybe you always wanted to be an actress, a dancer, a singer, a musician, or go towards a creative path, and you're making that a reality, right? You're creating yourself anew, and you're creating a new life in the process. And maybe you're making more money. Maybe people, again, because with this prostitute, you know what I'm saying, there's big emphasis on, like, maybe people think that your looks have brought you towards this. And maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. It doesn't matter. You made changes and you received rapid growth, but I do feel like it has to do with, your spirit, your hard work, your creative ventures. The looks are just like the icing on the cake, okay, baby? Like, just because you look good doesn't mean that your good looks brought you your success. That just added to your success. Let's be real. It didn't make you successful. Because your soul is beautiful. Your mindset is beautiful. Your perspectives on life are beautiful. The way you think is beautiful. The way that you don't judge anybody. People are thinking that you are non-judgmental, but you get judged by everybody. People are starting to realize a lot of things about you, and maybe they look down on you at first, or look down on the choices that you made, and they're starting to actually have a higher view of you because, I don't know what you're doing, but like, you're ascending, you're manifesting new opportunities, growth, a lot. And you're releasing a lot of things. And again, dandelions or whatever these are dandelions, right? I don't fucking know. But they make you make a wish. You blow it and you make a wish. And it's like, whatever you released is helping you to ascend. Whatever you released is helping you to tap into your creative ventures. It's helping you to make more money. It's helping you to stand out. But everybody's like journaling and like clocking and like putting you on the front newspaper of every move that you make. It's like when you guys post something, everybody's like, did you see this? Did you see that? Did you see what this person put on this? Or did you see this person's post or this? They see you out and they're like calling their friend, yo, did you see? Like, bro, chill out. People are like clocking everything you do. It's like it's like paparazzi. It's like you have like celebrity energy. I was supposed to say super, like what, superhuman strength, like what the fuck was I gonna say? But I guess people treat you like you're this celebrity, and you know, you have celebrity energy, so that's probably why. But it's like they're clocking you. Some of y'all may have come from another pile. It's very interesting. But you know, you're kind of self-made. You're self-made, and that's what people are thinking about you right now. They're like, this person is very much detail oriented. They put amazing work out, whatever you do. You don't live a regular life. I'm hearing, I'm not a regular person by A Boogie. A Boogie with a hoodie? Yeah. But anyway, I digress. You know, I'm not a regular person. You're just not a regular person. That's what people are thinking. They're thinking that you are not a regular person, and you know, you move differently, and that's why they want to investigate you. They want to see and like how you make this money. It's like, because with prostitutes, like, that is a tough subject. Okay, some people choose to do that because, you know, maybe they really like sex, and then that's shout out to them. But some others get trapped into that, pulled into that. But at the end of the day, this could be potentially easy money, but then again, it couldn't be, because what if you have a pimp? And there's just like, people don't know the full story because they think that maybe you're making it rain money, you know what I'm saying? But it could actually be harder for you than people actually think, and that's what they're thinking. They're like, oh, I assume that, you know, it was easy, like whatever you were doing, your creative venture was like, you know, they're like, it's easy money, or this is easy for them, and but now people are starting to think about like, oh, maybe this isn't as easy as maybe this takes more energy, maybe this could be more taxing than I really thought. Like, yeah, the money is coming in or whatever, you know, but maybe this could be harder than I thought. Maybe like, because maybe someone tried to copy you, or people tried to do things that you do, and then they give up, or they start to realize like, oh shit, I thought that this person had it made. I thought this person was doing the damn thing. and you know, like for example, like YouTube. You make YouTube videos, you create content, stuff like that. People are like, oh yeah, that's so easy. But there's a lot of different aspects and a lot of different pathways, and there's it's you know, not all and with actors and actresses, like, that's not easy, and they don't even get paid as much as they really should based off of the amount of money that the things that they put out make. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my god. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on, because yeah, but you get it. It's like, maybe some people really like don't give you credit for where credit is due, and then there's others who get kind of like upset for you, like, bro, you don't understand what this person had to give up, or what this person did, or what this person's been through to get to where they are, okay, and where they're going, you know. All right, but anyway, yeah, people are thinking that it's very easy for you to release things if it benefits you, if it's a part of your transformation, and if like it's gonna help you. Because, or people are also thinking like, when you release things or release people, maybe you cut off toxic habits, toxic people, maybe you left a toxic environment, a toxic job, whatever it is that you left, immediately you started to level up. Immediately your life got better and you got better. All right, but let's get into your tarot. All right, pile 3. Oh no. We have the Chariot, we have the 5 of Spears, we have the Hermit, we have the Magician, we have the 2 of Spears, the Page of Cups, we have the King of Spears, the Knight of Cups. We also have the 7 of Swords and the Fool. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Coins, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Let's talk about this energy right here. Okay, there's a lot going on here. People, all right, you have a large following or large supporting, some of y'all may like be influencers or do social media, right? That's only for some of you. And people are thinking about, how is this person gaining so much success when they're kind of doing what other people are doing? Like, people see that whatever area you're in, whatever you're doing, or whatever you're investing in, there's competition. All right, people are seeing that you are full force heading towards success regardless, and you're very highly supported regardless of the competition, regardless of, you know, people trying to like take you down or fight against you, or people doing the same thing as you. You do your own thing. You are the dragon, okay? This is going to be a good year for you, pile 3. Just so you know. But people are thinking about how you are a hermit and how you kind of stay to yourself. You trust your intuition. You let your intuition guide you. But you're a lone wolf because... And now people are thinking about why. It's like they never really knew why you spend so much time by yourself. And they're starting to realize when you're by yourself, you get a lot of stuff done. And what you do by yourself, you're just manifesting your goals and dreams. Okay, you're manifesting your goals and dreams, you're manifesting new opportunities, and you're doing it behind the scenes with the Seven of Swords and the Fool. It's like people don't see it. It's like you keep your moves hidden, like you're sneaky with this. All of a sudden, like people feel like you're sneaky about your success. Like they think, oh, this person has so much competition, there's no way that they're gonna win, and all of a sudden, boom, you win and you jump into a new life, or you take a new risk or start a new opportunity or get a new offer or whatever. It's like people are also thinking about how like they kind of were foolish and deceptive. And all right, this is very specific. A lot of you guys have people who, you know, denied their feelings for you, or, you know, breadcrumbed you, or acted like maybe you were just a fling or maybe STX, but they had feelings for you. Okay, they had a crush on you or had feelings for you a little bit. And, well, I heard a lot of it for some of you. They kind of just played it off, like their ego kind of got in the way. So you moved away. You moved towards new opportunities, and now people feel really dumb for deceiving themselves and you because they lied to themselves. People are realizing that they lied to themselves about you. Maybe mainly romantically, but it could have been about other things as well. People tried to dictate or say who you were, and you kind of were the opposite of what they said, and they feel dumb. They feel like it's like you played yourself. Like, I can't explain this energy, but yeah, people are definitely past lovers, people who never took a chance on you, or people who breadcrumbed you thinking that they would be able to continuously come back into your life. Like Mercury retrograde vibes, like, oh, there they are again, popping back up. Like, maybe you just blocked them, you cut them off, and you stopped responding to them. These people thought they always had you in the bag, or they thought they could come to you when they felt, you know, after I go around, you know, and play with these other people, and, you know, I'll come back to this dollhouse, okay? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, but yeah, that could have been something for you. And, you know, people saw a future with you, but they were like, I don't want to entertain this future with this person just yet. They were emotionally immature, and, you know, then, yeah, they ended up messing this up. Or they maybe wanted to do friends with benefits, or just keep it strictly like sexual and shit. And, you know, they fell for you, and now it's like you're moving on. You don't, you know, you healed from that. You healed from it. Because I was also noticing that after this Knight of Coins, it's like the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Coins in the reverse. So it's like you got stabbed by these people. These people hurt you because maybe they hurt your self-worth for some of you, because, you know, obviously, like, you're giving your love to people, and it was like they weren't reciprocating the way that you were giving. I don't know what the issue was, but people didn't see you in the light that you saw yourself. You was like, I'm not investing in this anymore. I want something that's stable, reliable. And that's what's coming to you. But you also have these other people coming towards you because people are thinking about, like, how can I make a move towards this person? Because, one, I still have feelings for them. And two, like, I can't lose this person. So people are holding on to you heavily, Pal 3. And they want a future with you. This is multiple people. Okay? Like, and it makes sense with this 5 of Spears energy, okay? And it's like you just focused on your success, you focused on yourself, and, you know, now you're in this magician hermit energy. It's like you're making magic happen behind the scenes by yourself. You could have started your own business and stuff, and now you have a lot of romantic partners from your past, but new people coming in as well. So that's the thing. People are thinking about how can they're making a decision to offer you something, or make a move, or communicate with you more romantically, or tell you how they feel, and tell you that they're very attracted to you, and da-da-da-da-da. But there's big emphasis on, like, the sexual energy, but some people do have emotions for you as well. But some people are not as serious and reliable. But then you have this one person who's going to be moving really slow, so they're probably going to come after the wave of all these little yeah, I heard some derogatory, like, sluts and stuff. People trying to slut you out. Or whatever. Okay, I digress. But yeah, after you experience that, you're gonna like kind of be defensive and keep these people away, and you know, you may entertain someone here or there, but I do feel like you're just waiting for something serious, and that's what people are thinking about. And people are thinking about, okay, well, how can I shift? Like, what do I need to do? So people are trying to boss up, okay? People are trying to manifest you because they see that you could be the light of their life. And this is very specific, okay, Pal 3? I don't know what's going on with you, but you got a lot of people who are secretly in love with you, or secretly want a new beginning, want to start a life with you and stuff like that, that may have denied their feelings. This could be over the years. Maybe people that you had a soul connection with that you finally let go of. It's like you finally cut the cords with all these people, and now people are starting to realize that it's real, and now they want to make the moves. Now they want to try to like pull on your energy or come back towards you again. They're making plans to travel towards you, to text you, to call you, to make communication in a romantic way, maybe ask you on a date for some people. But a lot of people are coming in with this charm, with this King of Spears and Knight of Cups energy. It's like they're going to try to come in very charming and very like charismatic and smooth. Okay, so people are thinking about their plan. They're thinking of a master plan because you're on their mind this whole time. You have never left their mind. And you know, they're finally owning up to their emotions, which is like I'm hearing JoJo, it's a little too late, you know what I'm saying? So it's too late, and it's too late to apologize. So especially because this traitor doesn't have to be like, it could be anybody who stabbed you in the back, anything that you closed out, the painful cycles that you closed out. People are trying to come back in, and they're thinking about, how can I come back in? And it's like, you're very good at being alone, and you're not begging for energy, you're not fighting for people's energy. You're like, if people really want it, they can they can come, but they have to work for it, and they have to be worthy of it, okay? Because I'm not accepting just anybody, because I used to do that shit in the past and I fucked myself over. I'm over trying to accept, like, I accept everyone for who they are, but that doesn't mean I accept everyone into my life. Okay? Wow. But yeah, people are definitely trying to make moves on you, Pile 3. People are going to fight off the competition and head towards you to get you out of this hermit energy and in their life. Okay, they want you in their life. All right, Pile 3, I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.